This is Thor, the Mighty Avenger, Ice Axe King Laufey. The figure is part of the third wave of the 3 3/4 Thor movie figures. And it is a wonderfully sculpted figure. The only downside I can see about this figure is that they've given him some recycled bits of accessories. The battle armor and club. Wow. Awesome battle armor and a club. I mean, how difficult was it to just, instead of repack those weapons, they could have given him just a small piece of plastic in the shape of that frost weapon, the one they used to freeze the entire world. It's just a small cubic piece of plastic that I don't think would probably cost too much. Maybe that and a helmet and just done away with this. I mean, this amount of plastic would be enough, I think, for that frost weapon. I have no idea why Hasbro didn't think about that. Had never thought about that. But anyway, onto the figure. Figure's great. Look at that. He sort of has like a tunic on him. This is just a molded piece of plastic that's just stuck on his back. Same material as the waist, as the loincloth. Soft rubbery plastic. He's got some fantastic detail on him. Really interesting one. Paint apps. Paint apps are okay. Not as bad as the first few figures of Thor. You just have to watch out. I think the biggest part you'd have to watch out is really the face. Make sure that the eyes are well painted. Let me see if I can get that. He's got some really creepy bloodshot eyes. I don't know if you can see it all that well, but anyway. Yeah, it's, I don't know, but anyway, that's what you should look out for. Make sure the eyes are painted very well. There are no paint overlaps on his forehead. Make sure that the gold paint is painted on very well. As you can see on mine, they're sort of skewed. They're off-centered. There's really nothing you can do about that. I picked this figure because I like the way the face was painted. Make sure the stripes on his chest are painted well. Make sure that the green paint that's supposed to, the metallic green paint that's supposed to be on the gold detail here is painted spot on. Other than that, I don't see anything else wrong with this figure. Yeah, very cool. I like how they designed this figure. Articulation, he's got the same basic articulation as most Thor figures. A ball jointed neck on a hinge, ball hinge shoulders, but this one is hindered because of the shoulder plate. Ball hinge elbows, swivel wrist, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge hips, thigh swivel, double hinge knee, ball hinge ankle. So very cool. Probably the best sculpt among, well, it's not among the Frost Giants. There's only 2 sculpts. This is the second sculpt. Let me show you the rest of the assortment. A repainted Odin, repainted Thor with the helmet, plus a new Billy Club axe weapon, and the ever elusive King Loki. This is one figure that everyone's looking for, I think. So, alright. Now that we have King Laufey, here is the generic Frost Giant. As you can see, very similar in sculpt, but this one I think is still better. Yeah. And then we have the deluxe Frost Giant. So you can literally army build these guys if you wanted to. That's pretty cool. They're pretty big. Here is the regular Thor. I meant the first version of Thor, so see, he's pretty tall compared to Thor. Good scale. Yeah, in the movie they were about that. They were about scaled that way. The Frost Giant was really big. I don't know. I think they they were giants. They should have been this big. Maybe about 5 inches, 6 inches in terms of the figure size. If this were 3 3/4, they should have been about 5 inches or 6 inches. But they shrunk him to about, this is about 4 inches, just a little over 4 inches. So I don't know. If you're too nitpicky on the actual size and scale of these figures and what they should be, then you're probably not going to enjoy these figures. But if you just like the sculpt, if you absolutely love how Hasbro has done this, you're a big fan of the movie Frost Giant, and you're not too stuck up on how the Frost Giant should have looked like because they look like something else in the comic books, then these are really, really great figures. I personally like the movie figures. All the Marvel movies that came out. Really big fan. I'm really been a big fan of the toys. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, even Wolverine. Really, really, really nice. G.I. Joe's not even Marvel, but I like these movie versions of the old comic books, comic book figures. So comic book characters. So there you go. He's a great figure, a great sculpt. If you missed out on the Frost Giants and you're still looking for one to put on your shelf, the King Laufey Frost Giant figure really, really is a great addition to your Thor movie collection of figures. There you go. I hope this video has been helpful and insightful in some way, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you want to keep tabs on my latest purchases, if you think that a new wave is out and you think you'd like to let me know, big chance that I've already picked up those figures. not to be not to be ungrateful about, but thank you for those who really updated me on the latest waves of figures to hit the shelves. But I do post and tweet a lot of my toy purchases, so follow me on Twitter, www.twitter.com/fxfranz. So there you go. The Thor, the Mighty Avenger, Ice Axe King Laufey. He doesn't even have an axe. How can he be Ice Axe King Laufey? Thanks for watching.